Ready?
Yeah. Okay. My name is Rachel Beal, and I'm just talking about sensory neurons and how they're essential in keeping us safe. Okay, so just going over the basics, they send messages from our outside of our body, to our brain. So it's like heat, cold, pain, pressure, and touch, and that's called tactile stimuli. But it also can be like sound, I don't think wavelengths, but sound. And so it's external stimuli that generates a nerve impulse in our sensory neurons. So the messages go to our central nervous system, which is our spine, and the nerves actually go inside of our spine. It's kind of cool. And so from the spine, it goes up to our brain, and then from our brain, it converts those messages into action potential. So, and then after that, from the brain, the messages go back down to the spinal cord, and then back to the following body part that the reaction was caused. And then once it's at the spine, it gets converted into motor neurons, and that's when our body reacts. And so going over the structure, this is a sensory neuron, and so the axon terminals are embedded in our tissue and our muscles, so like our skin and stuff like that. And then it's the dendrite, that's a pretty essential part, and it's going to be covered by the myelin sheath to help it stay safe and stuff like that, and it helps the messages send faster because they jump in between the myelin sheaths. And then the dendrites can be, sometimes they're not actually stemming out, they're just like a little nubbin that connects into our spine, and so this is also called an afferent neuron because that's when the messages are sent afferently. And the cell body is a pretty important part. That's how you kind of identify the cell because it's right in the middle, like an eye. And so my example is, so say your foot is too close to a fire, the sensory neurons receptors embedded in your skin will get the message, and then the message will be sent to our spinal cord, and then up to our brain, back down to our spinal cord, and that's when the motor neurons will carry the signal from our central nervous system to our foot through our muscles and our skin. So this is causing a reaction to occur and for us to reflex away from the fire. So this is something that we're not really in control of. It's an involuntary action, and it helps us stay safe and avoid situations from further harm. So if you're not paying attention, you're a little too close to the burner, you reflex away. So you can't control them. I think another important part is the messages get sent pretty quick, so we can jolt away pretty quick, and they're involuntary actions. They're super important because we do stupid things occasionally. Here are my references. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at the picture that I provided. So see how the receptors terminal are right here, and then it goes all the way up to your brain, all the way back, and actually the brain is where the message is going to be conveyed, and that's where your brain figures out what to do next. So that's why we have our brain. So it basically breaks down what we should do and how we should react, which is usually like stepping away from something or having a physical like reaction. And then next, anybody have any questions?
Can you go to your structure slide? So that cell body, is that normally not in the middle for most?
I assume not. I think it's more at the end, but I just think it's hella weird how it's like super
yeah,
big.
it's okay.
Yeah, I think usually they're like towards the end, right?
Okay.
What's the purpose of the Schwann cell, the one that's just sitting in the myelin sheath?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, the Schwann cells are also connected to the axon terminals too, so I think it's for sensing. Really, we went over that pretty sure earlier.
Yeah, very good.